Hey y'all, this is Jake Hoot and y'all are watching Corn-Fed Life.
Good morning and welcome to another episode of
You News,
where you or your mama can be the reporter. For a description of how to be the reporter, just check the description box below or watch one of our previous casts when we had a guest reporter.
Right.
So what are we talking about today?
Today we're talking about fat bears.
Ooh.
But which one is the fattest and biggest and baddest of them all?
That's what I want to know.
And imagine losing something in high school over 50 years ago and then having it recovered.
Wait, it's not my ex-girlfriend, is it?
And we also have a special report from Corn-Fed Craig.
Ooh, he sounds swell.
That's right. So let's get started with the first story.
Katmai National Park and Preserve has announced that 747 is the winner of its annual Fat Bear Week contest. It is the Bears' second win. Congratulations. The contest started on October 5th. Bear fans cast their votes for the winner at fatbearweek.com. Fat Bear Week is a celebration of success and survival. It is a way to celebrate the resilience, adaptability, and strength of Katmai's brown bears, the park said. Katmai's Fat Brown Bear celebration started as Fat Bear Tuesday in 2014. It was so popular that it grew into the Fat Bear Week tournament in 2015. Bear 747 narrowly beat competitor 901, a first-time contender. That's pretty awesome. I wish I would have known about the Fat Bear contest sooner.
Do you think that there's some type of bias because his name is 747? So it has more of a ring to it than 901.
I don't know. 901 was my old area code.
Oh. So you're voting for the other guy, weren't you?
That's right. But anyway, that's a pretty awesome idea, whoever came up with that, to do the Fat Bear of the Week contest.
Yeah, that's pretty fun.
Nothing cuter than a really fat bear.
Or a lost purse.
Ooh, let's find out about that.
Purse from the 1950s found inside the walls of former Texas school. Officials in a Texas city said a small purse from the 1950s was found inside the walls at a former school building, and they have now identified the owner. The League City Historical Society and the Clear Creek Independent School District said the purse was recently found during renovation work at the League City Community Center, which formerly served as the League City School. The purse was full of what looked like a wallet, and it turned out to be a diary. Picture it as today's Facebook. You're putting everything down she wrote about her love life, who she broke up with, League City Historical Society Vice President Richard Lewis said in a video posted to Facebook. The purse contained the name Beverly Williams and numerous photos dating back to 50 to 70 years. Officials said they were able to contact the family of Williams, who attended the school in the 1950s. Williams, who was born in 1945, died in September 2016. The officials said that they were able to speak to Williams' daughter. She was blown away by what we said to her, Lewis told the Houston Chronicle. The Historical Society said it will reveal more details about the purse discovery at its October 27th meeting.
Ooh, so we gotta wait for all the sordid details.
Yes. Imagine having your diary found and then it being read by Historical Society.
Sounds like fun.
Yep. Well, now we have a special report by Corn-Fed Craig. So, Corn-Fed Craig, take her away.
Thanks. Welcome to Turkey Creek Township and the site of the Hopewell Presbyterian Church. This was a historic church built in the 1880s, and when the church did eventually close down, the people didn't want to see it go by the wayside, so they did preserve the actual church by removing it from this site and taking it about 15 miles that way and setting it near the lake. And now they use it for events, and it's just a historical monument. So you can still go and visit the old Hopewell Church. And why don't we head in and look at the cemetery that's still here and see what kind of people attended Hopewell. So here we are now at the Hopewell Cemetery, just behind the old church. Come on in, let's see who's here. So over the years, there's a lot of names that we now consider female that used to be given to males, like Tracy and Shirley and Meredith. But I've never heard of this one. Apparently, Joy was also a male name because Letty was the wife of Joy Bishop Jr. So that's interesting. This individual here gets the award from me for the best name. It just makes you so happy to say the name of Nettie Bell. I think that is a very fun and pretty name. And it's a very beautiful Kansas cloudy day, which doesn't happen too often. But look at this beautiful horizon over the fields that are ripe for the harvest. This one really caught my eye. It's just a really sad story, but they made a really special grave marker for Robert Logan Jr., who just, as it says here, lived one day. But isn't this very precious? It's a little boy with a little sailboat. Thought that's really neat that they honored him with this special sculpture. And this is one of the oldest ones we could find here. This is Lavina, and it looks like she was born in 1815. So that's a pretty old, must be one of the founding members of Hopewell Cemetery. And here we found one from the Civil War. This is Bland, and they were a part of the Iowa Infantry. So that's pretty cool. And I think there's one more, at least, Civil War person. Yeah, this is one from the Ohio Infantry, and that's Holmes M. McCleary. And it looks like they were a colonel, I guess is what CO must mean. COG 118 Ohio Infantry. If you know what COG means, let us know in the comments.
Maybe it's company?
Oh yeah, it could be Company G118. Yeah, that's probably what it is. Probably the company they were in, I suppose. Thanks for joining us. We'll do a quick pan of the cemetery. And in the distance, you can see some farmers doing some harvesting out there. And back to you, Cornfed. Thanks, Cornfed Craig. That was a fascinating and exciting report. I couldn't have done it better myself. Very interesting to learn about these old cemeteries that kind of time has forgotten, and they're just kind of hidden away in the middle of a Kansas cornfield. But,
yeah, it makes you kind of sad when you see the gravestones that have worn away and you can't read them anymore. You know, it's just a fact of life, but things pass away.
Yeah. But it's neat that, you know, that somebody takes the time to preserve the cemetery and mow the lawn and keep it up, and it's not just overgrown and, you know, with thistles and whatnot. Right. So, you know, somebody does take care of it. So that's awesome. And it's just neat to learn a little more about history, people that fought in the Civil War, you know, from Iowa or right here in Kansas now.
Right.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's all the time we have for today. We hope you enjoyed, and keep sending in those reports, and you could be the next winner of a beautiful Corn-Fed Life tumbler or water bottle, or maybe even a coffee mug. So send in those reports, and let's get you on the next episode. Thanks for watching. God bless. Have a wonderful night, morning, afternoon. Have a wonderful day.